One of these projects behind me is responsible for making me over $2,800 in pure profit in the past 24 hours. I mean, that's enough to buy at least a nice used 1996-97 Honda Accord, right? Before we get into the video, let me just share a quick story with you guys about American football. I have to say American football because I live in Australia and I know I have a small audience, but you guys are all over the place. So let's kind of talk about it real quick. I played football. I was a wide receiver. For you guys that don't know, that's the person that actually runs and catches the ball. I remember we tried to get creative with our play calling and we wanted to kind of mix up the routes and things that we were running to kind of throw the defenders off. And we had this route called the button hook that me and the quarterback, the guy that throws the ball, were really trying to perfect. So what we used to do, we used to run a traditional out. You'd run about 5 yards out, do a sharp 90-degree angle to the right, to the sideline, and the quarterback would throw the ball to you. Well, we changed it up and we started running the button hook. You'd run that same 5 to 7 yards, and then you do a quick stop, an inside pivot, and then you'd go 90 degrees out. And we had the hardest time actually getting the timing down on that route. What would always happen was that the quarterback would throw the ball, but he'd miss me every time. And the main problem that we were having is that the quarterback was throwing the ball where I was supposed to be or where I was going. Where I messed up is that I was never where I was supposed to be. I was always a little bit too short, or I took the angle a little bit too shallow. So I never was where I was supposed to be. So the moral of that story is we need to go where people are headed. So I know right now the market is crazy frothy. It looks great. Like Bitcoin right now is over $46,000. Cardano is killing it. ETH is doing its thing. It's great. And everybody's like, oh, now it's time to FOMO in, baby. Let's buy it up. But what people don't realize is the opportunity that we have in something like the Cardano ecosystem. You guys seen me talk a little bit about NFTs the other day. I'm going to do a whole series on the Cardano ecosystem to present that huge opportunity for you guys, because I don't think you guys realize how big the opportunity is. I just want to do a quick video today to show you a couple of things that I found in my research around Cardano NFTs and the ecosystem as a whole. Like legit, back to my story that you saw in the beginning about me making that $2,800 in the past 24 hours. It was so funny because I had forgot that I actually had, get the finger right, ergo. I forgot that I actually owned a bunch of ergo in a separate wallet that I never checked. And I went in and checked before I did my last video. It was like at 700%, and I'm like, ooh, nice. That's pretty good. I didn't pay attention to it still. But what I did was connect it to my portfolio tracker so I can actually see my percentage gainings and what I was getting. So since the market was crazy and everything was up and I hold a bunch of different tokens, but ergo was my biggest gainer along with a few others there, and I looked at a total profit of $2,800. The reason why I was able to take advantage of something like ergo is that I was skating to where the puck is going, or I was throwing the ball to where the receiver was supposed to be at. If we use that same analogy from my story of playing high school football. And that's what you guys have to really realize. I think right now, if we go and we look at this little thing behind me and we see the whole ecosystem, a lot of people right now are kind of hanging out and they're looking at all of the, I can never figure out which direction. They're looking at all of the different like DEXs, right? And the liquidity providers there, like your sundaeswap, which I need to do a video on. They're doing a cool initial stake offering. It's pretty interesting. A lot of people are looking at Charlie 3 as well, which is another thing that I'm up over hundreds of percent on that one as well. But what they aren't looking at is all of the different NFT plays that we have here. But you know the funny thing about it, this list is outdated already because more NFTs have came out and there's so many more opportunities here. So if you guys have been playing around with crypto for a while, and if you got FOMO like me on really missing out on things like Crypto Kitties and Crypto Punks and those things as well, this is the video for you, and this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to jump in and actually go to where that ball is going before everybody gets there and look at things like these Cardano NFTs. So I just want to take you guys on a quick tour of something I found online, and this is the future. Like a cool 3D space, and as we spin around here, we can see our whole NFT collection inside of here. So we can go in, we can cruise over, we can have a look, and we can actually click and interact on these things and see more detail. So when I go into the top right corner, we can see the actual number of the ADA doll. So I could actually go to some explorers and look that up, or go to the ADA doll's website and see how rare it is. This is actually a collaboration with something called Crypto Nitties that's exploding on the blockchain as well. It's just super dope to be able to jump in and look at this space virtually. Like, I'm sure there's other ones out there, especially for Ethereum, but just how dope is that? Like, imagine guys, this is gonna be legit like the Instagram of NFTs, right? I want you guys to understand how early we are to this party. Like, we're legit helping the DJs set up. I love that people aren't talking about it right now, and everybody's like, oh, what's the major decks gonna be? Let's talk about the oracles. Let's jump in and look at some of the other opportunities, but they're not looking at NFTs yet. You guys see how crazy the adoption has been on all of those NFTs that are based in Ethereum blockchain. They have first mover advantage. Like, I seen DraftKings is in the game right now, and they're doing something with Tom Brady that's gonna just explode, and those people don't care about those gas fees because they're major collectors, right? They have the money behind it. DraftKings, I know he's partnered with Gary Vee, so they have that big money coming along. But not all of us are like that. We like being able to jump on and buy things at the cheap and for lower fees. But not everybody is Mr. Moneybags like some of those players on DraftKings and people who don't care about gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain. A lot of us want to be able to just jump in and take advantage of these NFTs and buy something that's cool that we can put in our little virtual gallery, maybe for the future, right? That's human behavior 101. And if you guys look at it, there's not a lot of people talking about Cardano NFTs. There's not a lot of people here yet, but I guarantee you in the next 60 to 90 days, if you seize the opportunity, it's going to pay off big time. Not financial advice, but yo, let's skate to where that puck is going. So let's look at a site like this, like a cnft.io. I briefly showed it on my last video, but now I want to spend a little bit more time on it and kind of drive around. So if we're going on this is the only legit marketplace that you can buy Cardano NFTs on. Keep in mind, it'll be 15 by the time the year is over. With that being said, there's a few things that I want to show you that's going to help you take advantage of this massive opportunity that we have. So since there's not a lot of noise out there and a lot of marketplaces out there for NFTs, you have to go to things like this super dope project that was put together by the team over at NFTmaker.io. Shout out to you guys for putting together this amazing document. But what they've done is have a list that's updated quite a bit that shows all of the different projects that are being listed as NFTs on the Cardano blockchain. But if you're beginning at, I just want you to focus on the top ones here. The featured projects, the Hoskinsons, which I talked about in the last video, which is linked below. The Cardano Space, Kaizen, spacebudz, Claymates, Nifty, the Cardinos, Ada Dolls isn't up here, but it's killing it as well. Cardano Kids is also crushing it. So things like that you know that already have a following on social media that are building some buzz and they're already selling like crazy. There's a spacebudz that sold for about 65,000 American dollars already, and Cardano hasn't even went live with smart contracts, guys. This is how frothy this thing is getting, but you're still early enough to take advantage. So I'll leave this link down below for you to go to have a look at this NFT ecosystem. Like, just look at some of this stuff. We're in here right now and we're going through cnft.io, link in the description, and we're seeing some of these things. Like, we're seeing Kaizen on that recommended list, 350 ADA. And if we go around, like, we can find all these other cool projects that are in here. Like, there's a dope Hoskinson right there for 200. I mentioned Cardano Kids before, so let's just go ahead and start typing here. It should come up. So Cardano Kids is loaded up, and have a look at this one. Like, this one is going crazy. And you know what's so funny? Like, I was on here just yesterday looking at these Lambos, like, man, I know people are gonna buy these. And I seen one that was like 1,008. I think it was number 45 here for 1,008, and it's already up to 310. So what that means is that somebody's bought it and already relisted it for a higher price. So we can already see this marketplace beginning to gain traction here, and it's only been live since around the 26th of July. Remember, this is the only Cardano NFT exchange at the moment. But just go through some of these things, like super dope stuff that they have in here. Like Winnie the Pooh is going to trigger that nostalgia. There's only 180. I really considered buying this diamond Hansen right here for 288 ADA, which is about 500 USD, around 700 AUD. And I was like, oh, I better not. Let's not jump in that deep. But I did pick up a handful of other ones there that are priced a little bit more moderately. But the way I think about this is that a rising tide lifts all ships, right? So even the ones I bought that are cheaper are gonna go up as the rest of these more rare and cooler ones go up as well. So those are some examples of some of the stuff you can get into right now for a low price. Like, look how dope this one is. So just imagine if we're sitting here back a few years ago looking at crypto kitties and crypto punks and being able to buy at some of these prices that I just showed you. So this is the rare opportunity that Cardano NFTs have presented to us. So if you look at where the puck is going, I already know that people are looking at the decentralized exchanges because that's normally where a lot of the money goes to, and they go up pretty quick because you need those in order to get liquidity in any asset. So people, that's a no-brainer. There's even people looking at different DeFi options as well on Cardano. I'm very bullish on Formation Finance and Akamfi, but right now, I mean, we're talking about right now at this moment, people aren't focusing on NFTs, but don't get me wrong, I'm telling you, 60 to 90 days, I'll probably do an update and show you CNFT.io and some of those other prices, and they're going to be through the roof. Right now, you have a rare opportunity to actually buy in and escape to where that puck is going, or go to where the ball is being thrown before the crowd actually gets there. That was just some quick gems for you today to give you a bit of advice, to show you where to go. Stop following the crowd and actually go where the crowd is going next, guys. So if I drop some gems for you and you really dug that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you really want to support my mission of becoming a full-time crypto dad, click on one of the links below to find out how to support the channel even further, guys. Until next time, this is your friendly neighborhood FUD fighter, Michael T. Ragland, signing off. Peace.